Hello, my crafty friends. This is Lori, Girl on the Ridge. Today, on this cold, wet, snowy Sunday, I have my design team project for March for TsunamiRose. This is a Easter themed journal. I used Daisy's Easter paper along with some of her Bible verses, some flowers, some of my own paper stash, and it's 40 pages, front to back. All the paper has been coffee dyed. The cover is a clasp envelope with crushed olive, and then I went over it with picket fence. It's a white paint, and I really liked how it lightened it up. Kind of gave it a really shabby chic look. So on the cover, German frame, I used, I cut out one of the pages of the TsunamiRose Easter kit. This is one of Daisy's pictures. We have seam binding. I have my beeswax. This is a postcard with script writing. There's muslin. There's vintage lace, regular trim. This is just a little charm I had. This is a little tuck spot up there. And I sewed all around it, and in the back I just left it plain. So we will go right in. German frame. Okay, this is my Story Begins stamp and a tag that was actually gifted to me from Elizabeth Johnson. This is a new die cut I got from Spellbinders for envelopes. And I made, when I was sick last week, I made a bunch of these little, I just ripped book pages, gessoed them, hit them with some paint, and just made little booklets. They're nice and rough, but they take the pen or pencil very good. So that's just a little packet with another little booklet. This is a glassine bag with layering from TsunamiRose, her flowers, from her Easter kit, a book page, seam binding, and cheesecloth. And then in the bag is another decoupaged book page with a napkin and gessoed. And again, it has that nice rough old feeling. I like it. Her pages are so beautiful that I didn't even ink them up. So I just left them alone. I did sew them so the pages are double. This is a little pocket I made with one of her bingo cards and some of her ephemera. And it's a double pocket front and back. And it's for writing. Here's a little flip up with a cutout butterfly with some bling. This is another little book I made with just say doily, coffee stain. Everything's coffee stain. And this is one of Daisy's vintage little girls that I sewed. And I left the strings. I see a lot of girls doing that, so I said, hey, why not? Piece of ledger paper for just a little ticket. This is got some pink tattered rose and a little tumbled glass. I stayed with the pinks and blues and greens. This is a double loaded pocket. I have a glassine bag over here with tickets, cheesecloth, buttons, ribbon. This is a die cut. And then this is a postcard out of Daisy's kit. And then I sewed some, man, I can't talk today, deli paper for that nice crunch. And then the glassine bag with another piece of Daisy's kit, one of the pages. And I put tracing paper on the back of that one. So that slides in there. And over here is a book page I gessoed, made two little booklets out of her paper pages. And I had this word type, so I made a belly band out of it. And I just sewed muslin on it, and that just tucks in there. And then another tag in the back pocket. And these are glued down. Some empty pages would just say cut out, punched out. Little butterfly. Over here are my little dolly flowers. Dolly from JunkJournal Junkies did a tutorial on making these adorable little flowers. So I did them yesterday. Thank you, Dolly. I'll put her stuff below in the description box. It was a really good tutorial. Here's another little booklet, just book page with a napkin on it with gesso. And that's a little belly band. And then this is a little cutout from Daisy's paper. Just a little flip out. And again, I just left that plain. This is a envelope with some paper, just a index card of Daisy's prayer and Bible kit. Beautiful, beautiful kit. I just left it this way. And again, a nice nice full pocket. There's muslin under here. I fussy cut that. There's a little tuck spot there. Then I sewed on a glassine bag, hit it with a little pink, all kinds of just ephemera. If it's not Daisy's, it's Graphic 45, like these little tickets, and one of her library cards. So that goes in here. This is just a index card. I had this cute little stamp of two little bunnies hugging, so I used that. And then this is a book page with a napkin and just a corner punch. And a pocket in here with extra paper and just the envelope I made. So that goes in the pocket. Here, this is just Graphic 45, and like I said, I just left it. It's just too pretty to ink up. Graphic or ledger paper that I soaked in coffee. I just left that. This is a little packet with more just ephemera. Another little stamp with those two little bunnies in a pocket, and just some seam binding. And I did some script stamping, punch out or pull out. This is another glassine bag that has a really beautiful envelope of her kit, a little tag, another little tag that I hit with tumbled glass. Nice pretty blue-green if your ink pad's not clean, but that's okay. And that goes in there. And then she had this little cute little bunny pocket and a little ticket. Hang it in there. And some more tickets with another little glassine bag, and then another ticket with another little bunny rabbit. And then this page I absolutely love. This has got a little of Sagita in it. She I did the stamping, and then I hit it with gesso, and then I did some acrylic pink paint over it just to pull out the pink. And then I made some little punch out butterflies with glassine or cheesecloth and some fiber that I had. This is a little pocket with just a doily down here. And this one I did ink up a little. This was a bingo card that I sewed some deli paper on, and just some paper I had that I just used that little distressed tool from Tim Holtz. And that's in that with a little altered paper clip with a little bunny on it. Some writing paper that I forget to leave, and some blue seam binding. The rest of the ledger paper. Excuse me. This is another little dolly flower, and this is just a bunny rabbit from Daisy's kit that I just sewed on the back of some cardstock, and that just flips up that beautiful, beautiful paper. And here again is, like I said, I sewed the papers back to back. I like the thickness. It's a flip up with just a bunch of little, this is Graphic 45, a homemade tag. That was one of the pages of Daisy's, and then a little ticket in the glassine bags, which I'm addicted to these little glassine bags too. Some script writing, a pocket. This is a envelope that I sewed cheesecloth and some material that reminded me of Easter. So I sewed that on an envelope, and I just kind of stuck the envelope in here. And this is part of the kit. And then that can just fold over. And writing, I did a little stamping. Here I took, was also on a page. I just fussy cut around it, put some trim on it. and made it into a tuck spot. And then this is one of the bingo cards that I did not touch because it was so pretty. Well, they're all pretty. This is just a doily that I Mod Podge napkins on with a, this is graphic 45. So just a little tuck spot. Another, the back of it, and I just took a guest tag and just sewed some trim on it and just glued a little blingy butterfly. My husband's using a shop vac, so if you hear something in the background. Some a little stamping in tumble blued around the edges, and tattered rose, ledger paper, another piece of pretty paper. And here is just from the glassine, another glassine bag with a Hermelinda tag. And then again, I did the belly band of, I stamped the word on muslin with, and sewed a piece of ribbon underneath it and just glued it down. And this was just a piece of paper from the kit that I didn't use. Very pretty, bright pretty. That's just extra writing paper. And then back here was my crafty Irina did a tutorial on these folding book pages. So there's a tuck there, tuck there, tuck there, and actually there's another tuck behind there. So I thought those were pretty. And this is just a muslin piece of muslin with a pocket from the kit, alpaca fiber, and a little pocket with a bingo card. And that just tucks in there. And that's the back. Again, it's just the green with the picket fence, really pretty. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep crafting, and we'll see you soon.